A lot of the practices I work with, they do build in an economic incentive. The idea is, hey, we want to encourage our physicians to work appropriately. And so the carrot we hold out is, if you work appropriately, then here is the financial benefit. Oftentimes, that's some kind of structured bonus. Now, something to keep in mind with the Stark Law is, as Ralph was alluding, these arrangements need to be set in advance. We cannot get to the end of the year and say, oh, what would be a good methodology? Well, you've performed well in these areas, so retroactively, we're not going to make a bonus on this. Stark Law requires, when we have those ancillary services involved in any way, that a bonus methodology has to be set in advance, or we run into problems there. And besides, that's the appropriate way to try to affect behaviors. If we get to the end of the year and we're deciding on bonuses and we use factors, we can't affect behavior anymore. What's done is done. The one thing with a true signing bonus that's paid before they start is you want to make sure you have some clawback provisions, that if something happens, that they don't start, they take another offer, or something happens, they just don't join on time, that you've got effective provisions to get that money back. Otherwise, you're out that. And related to that, some things we often talk about with employers is, especially if it's a sizable signing bonus or starting bonus, maybe we have a clawback provision if the physician doesn't stay for a long time, 2 to 4 years, something like that, that if they leave early, they decide there's greener pastures or something, they have to repay some proportion of that to repay the employer for the investment they made and that they're not going to get the return on.